Welcome back, everybody. Javid, would you like to give a refresher from last session? It appears he is muted. Alright, well, we'll just move on while he's deafened.
Well, I probably not as good as Javid, but I'll give a short update on what we did. So, we were basically thrown into the pit after failing to defeat Soulforger. Onyx died very epically by being yeeted. Then when we woke up, we were introduced to a new character, Romney Short Bell. There we go, Short Bell. Who had been in the pit for a little bit, a couple more days, was more familiar with kind of how things worked. We were introduced to the, I didn't catch his name, but he was the lead for the work. Huh?
Keep going.
Hello? Okay. Lead for the work crew, Leonin. He told us about some missing from his work crew, so we investigated. We discovered a hole under or behind the dresser. Investigating, we found a old ruin that contained some nice armors for us. We ran into a spider who had ate the missing members of the work crew. Javid attempted to make friends with the spider. We made a deal, excuse me, that he would lead us to the surface. We came up with a plan that we were going to start a rebellion, leaving the arms and armor in the ruins so that way we wouldn't be caught. We went back. Romney made some deals with some other members who had previously tried to lead a rebellion. Trying to read my handwriting. One was a gnome, and the other was Onyx's old friend. And then there was also the bully of the pit. We had currently been making deals. However, Azrael apparently was grumpy, and to get some of her grumpiness out, Briar decided to start a fist fight with her. Apparently that worked. And we were still kind of negotiating with some of, negotiating for the rebellion. There we go. That's my notes. I didn't catch all the names, unfortunately.
Alright. So, where we pick up you guys would be the following morning, after you had completed another long rest within the pit. As you guys are resting in the rooms of the now spider food workers who escaped out of the hole, Hal arrives at what is likely just after dawn. He has a small wicker basket. Within it, a number of things, and he kind of unfolds it and wanders around, handing out little pewter cups filled with water and bread to each of you as you're just beginning to awake. Good morning. I figured I should check up on you, seeing as you're sort of still in my care, even though you've moved on to your own lodging.
I'm sure the beds are needed by others.
We have the occasional injury, but not so many. You are certainly in much worse shape than my average tenant.
How often do new tenants come in, especially in our condition?
Not often. Usually it will be there are about every week or so we'll get some fresh faces down here. Some are cycled out and sent elsewhere if, for whatever reason. We're never really sure. But it's pretty uncommon.
And the cycling out were the ones that are burnt out and need burying, or
No, we don't.
disposition?
We have occasional deaths, but not so many, and the work is arduous, but luckily there's not so much direct sun to damage us in that way.
Oh, were you around a year ago? When
Yep.
the halfling what was her name? So I'm trying to read my writing. I think it's Lydia. Is it Lydia?
It's lit up.
Lida. Lida. Okay.
Yes, I've been here since this prison opened 20 years.
Do you remember when her partner disappeared?
Vaguely, I suppose. I don't keep
Happened.
the best track of everyone down.
Because, we were talking to her yesterday and she was saying that she lost pretty much everyone close to her about a year ago. It just seems a little odd that they would just kind of all disappear at once.
Some of them might have simply left, not necessarily of their own accord, but they do shift people in and out sometimes.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. I'm not in charge.
Can I do an insight check? Is he like kind of holding some stuff back or is he just ignorant?
Sure, go for it.
Do we still have disadvantage? Is it?
You should have 2 points of exhaustion, so yes, you would have disadvantage on skill checks.
It's just now we can attack without disadvantage, right?
It does seem like he's pretty much telling the truth. You know, doesn't necessarily really know that much.
When they strip people out, does the warden come down here and take them out? Like, how do people get out of the pit when they're being shifted somewhere else?
The guards come down, they shout your name, and you get on the platform and you go, and they send you somewhere else.
How often does that happen?
Maybe once every other month.
Is
There were some suspicions that it was to prevent everyone from getting too friendly with one another. If everyone becomes friends, it's easy to coordinate things. Easier to keep strangers from developing down here, I suppose.
But how do they know who's close? Like, do you
I
think
don't
they have
know.
spies down here or something like that?
Oh, probably, for sure, definitely. I don't know about necessarily spies, but I would not be surprised if they have some method of hearing and seeing down here that we are not aware of.
If I were to ask you who you don't trust, who would you say?
Well, it's tough for me to say. I've never coordinated or participated in anything like that. Very deliberately, because I do not wish to be on the receiving end of any kind of punishment. Every time I've heard talk of such things, I close my ears and I wander off. It's not my business.
So you just don't trust anyone, is that it?
Oh yeah, pretty much, nope. Nope, no trust.
Well, you're very helpful. If, let's say, something were to happen, what would you do? Would you just hide in your home? Would you help those who are hurt?
I would help those who are hurt. That's what I did last time. But no, I would not necessarily participate.
Who do you think would participate?
Most of the other people down here probably. Would be
Anyone?
foolish, to be frank, but you guys do whatever it is you're gonna do.
Anyone in particular you think wouldn't participate?
I don't know. I'm not really close enough with anyone to say, but most of the people down here are down here very deliberately because they are opponents of the government and all sorts of things. So, there is a great desire to depart from this location.
Thank you, Hal. You've been a big help, and thank you for bringing the food around. How much longer can we expect to receive gentle care? Is it until we are fully recovered?
Yep, once you've fully recovered, I'll turn you over to good old Dorothy White-Eye, and you'll be his business. And just come back if you're ever hurt or whatever.
What's the boss's name?
Dorothy White-Eye.
Dothy or Dorothy?
Dorothy.
Oh, Delphi.
Is that an accent?
All right. Well, is there anything you need for us to do? No heavy lifting, obviously, but I don't know. Assist with the distribution of biscuits and bandages, or what have you?
No, that's all right. People just come to me. I don't. Yeah. Just be well, stay out of trouble, and I'll see you probably later today, potentially. Good luck.
All right, thanks, and same to you. So, out of character, my network dropped for a little bit, so I missed much of the questioning of Hal.
I was mostly just asking who he would trust, who he doesn't trust, who would participate in the rebellion. The answer I got is pretty much he doesn't stay involved in that stuff and he doesn't know anything.
But that he would help people should they need help.
Yeah, if they were like injured and stuff, but he wouldn't pick up any type of arms.
All right.
I mean, he is old as shit. This dude's got to be in his 80s probably.
I mean, I've seen some 80-year-olds that can fight. I'm just saying.
Not this one.
You ever been to New York? Those guys will run you over.
So we've gotten a positive feedback from Lieutenant Litta.
So last time we kind of came up with a game plan we were gonna split, if I remember right. I believe it was gonna be, I know Azrael and Javid. I think someone else was gonna go with them. Whoever was good at insight. We're going to try to root out the kind of spies, and then Romney, Briar. Was it Snow that was gonna go and look through the tomb to find more arms? Okay, so Demetari would be with Azrael and Javid, I guess.
I think 2 is enough.
Well, I'd be worried about you guys. I mean, if you don't want to go with them, that's fine. I think having 3-3 would be safer, just because they could get hurt and yeah.
What happened last time?
Yeah, I really think we should, not have 2 people go off.
I'm
by
just gonna
themselves.
go yes, all more weapons will always be well, but I think I'll stick with my 2 arms and just walk away.
So do you want to help us root out spies?
Yeah,
I think it was a dad joke.
It was.
Oh, sorry.
All right, yeah, that sounds like something we could do. Walk around, look at the crews, work crews, see who's seems to be on the side of the Astrium. Yeah, look for the informants.
I don't trust White Eye. I think he's an informant. You don't become leader of a work crew by not having some loyalty to the Astrinium.
Right. I think the people who are the trustees, the one who get the special treatment from the guards, probably are not our best bets. We should look for disgruntled prisoners.
Yeah, because I think we both need to find people who would fight with us, but also make sure we root out the spies and maybe, make them root out the spies and make them disappear. We had talked about like interrogating them with Zone of Truth, the suspected spies, I believe. Like, at night dragging them to the cave and putting them in the Zone of Truth and asking them questions, and if they failed, making them disappear.
Yeah, yeah.
If they're people that we suspect, we really want to show them the cave that leads to the outside.
They won't leave the cave.
Right. We blindfold them. They don't know where the cave is, and if they fail the test, they become part of our
The spider can eat them.
bonus. Yes, for the spider. Did we find out the spider's name?
What if they
Probably.
do pass the test?
Well,
Yes.
then they're
They
loyal
stay
to
in the
us.
cave? Or do they just try to get the fuck out of there because they're prisoners and don't want to?
They help us with the rebellion.
Right.
In theory.
I mean,
And I'm thinking as far as the rebellion goes, we try to stir up a separate uprising, not related to our escape, so that the guards are occupied with that.
well, I think the idea is we would split it, right? So we would go up top, and then they would fight from down here.
Right.
So that's kind of that split. So no one's gonna go with us up top, right?
I don't think you're going to talk prisoners into not leaving if they can just leave rather than participate in a riot.
Haven't you heard of the term?
Nobody but us knows that we can leave. Everybody else thinks that the way out is up hundreds of feet of wall.
Yeah, they just because
We're
we
going
show
to drag
them,
them to a non-magic space that has stairs going every which way.
they won't see the stairs. We can think about it once we identify certain potential spies, because they're going there because we think they're going to be spies. So the
I say we
likelihood
just
of them,
like blindfold them and drag them back out or something.
Yes.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, they stay blindfolded, so they don't know that. They don't know what's going on, and they either stay ignorant or they get eaten.
And I think wouldn't Romney have made food for us so we can kind of start to bribe too? Romney?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
I've been talking this whole time. Yeah. We talked about that, and I'm down to make food for bribery's sake.
So I want to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Do you want me to go ahead and make the food now?
Yeah, because that way it lasts like what, 8 hours? That way we can kind of spend the day.
24.
24. Okay. So we can kind of make our way through, and negotiate while you guys are investigating.
Yeah, because I'm gonna go in there because that's where me and Briar are hanging out anyway. So yeah, I'll walk through the small tunnel behind the dresser, and then I'll boof up a smorgasbord and that you guys can take with you.
All right. You create as much food, although bland, as you desire.
Is it just white rice and chicken?
Yeah,
Something
it's
like
just
that, okay.
white rice and chicken for 15 people.
So, Azrael, you and I, and who else are going to uh, uh, sort of find the informants and the trustworthy ones.
Yeah, probably Demetari should come with us. She's nice. People like her.
Yeah, that sounds good. All right, so we'll uh, go out and I guess sort of survey the uh, dormitory barracks holes in the wall, and
The front is we're just trying to like meet, introduce ourselves, right? Because we got off to a bad foot, and we're just trying to, maybe be a little bit
yeah,
more.
we're trying to learn the ropes and find out uh, uh, how how to make the best of this situation. We're trying to survive, and so we're sort of just introducing ourselves and find out who the power players are, so we can either get on their good side or not get on their bad side, that sort of thing. Looking for gang tattoos and things like that.
All right, go ahead and give me an insight check.
I don't want to come across any. Let's see. With 2 levels of exhaustion, are we still at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Uh, let's see.
Oh, I have guidance. Can I use that?
Sure.
Um, can we
Would be
use
18.
that in the pit?
Move.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Well, you're right.
Cannot.
Wait.
Cannot
Yeah,
use it.
you can't. Okay, so 14. Sorry, I was just looking at my character sheet.
My rolls aren't going either on the D&D Beyond game log or the um,
Yeah, I don't see your rolls on D&D Beyond.
Should probably
let's see.
troubleshoot. All right. So, as the rest of you are kind of Azrael, Demetar, the only one that I see.
Yeah, because it's just Azrael, Javid, and Demetari. I think everyone else is in the cave.
So, as you guys are kind of moving around the edge of the pit, talking to people, making light conversation, asking some questions, trying to find anyone who's suspicious, there's a wide variety of people here that you're more deliberately kind of speaking to. But overall, you find certainly, people by the handful who, at a minimum, based on your kind of very light, actually, can I get a deception check from you guys? So they don't know exactly what you're trying to do.
Do you want me to roll for you, Javid?
All right, that roll worked. Deception.
Did you roll your insight?
The insight, that's the one I just rolled with the roll.
Apparently Javid's so good because he's not lying.
I see 2 rolls of insight from you, Javid, and one of them you got a nat 1. I don't know if that's one of your rolls. So yeah, I see 2 Javid insights and 2 Javid deceptions. So you got an 8 on insight and a 1 on deception.
Nuts.
Yeah, they just popped up for me.
Gonna start calling you GW because he couldn't tell a lie either.
Well, his deception is -1. So, I mean, I imagine that he probably is going up to people and be like, "Are you a spy?"
It's not quite that bad, but it does seem as you are moving as a group and kind of talking to people, you're able to kind of play off one another and find weaknesses in your verbal tactics to locate people who might be either spies or interested in participating in an armed rebellion. And you do find people who definitely could be convinced to participate in some kind of prison break. Numerous figures, as you approach them, pretty much openly will describe that they don't like it here and they want it. It doesn't take much prodding or insight to discover. But as far as finding people who might be spies, most of the people haven't been here very long. They've been here between 1 and 5 years. There's maybe a handful that have been here closer to Hal's duration, but they're all super old, frail men who pretty much just tell you like they're tired, they're not going to participate. Yeah, they're just keeping their heads down. They don't want anything to do with it. Similar to Hal.
How long have we been here? 3 days?
Yeah, you guys haven't been here very long at all.
Have we noticed anyone who's getting like preferential treatment or anyone who seems to lurk where they're not needed?
People definitely kind of move around and head places that might not necessarily be where they are living, visiting people in other alcoves. But yeah, with the exception of Hal, occasionally visiting someone to take a temperature and bring a loaf of bread to someone who's sick in one of the other buildings. There's not really anybody who you note going everywhere.
Well, not necessarily going everywhere, but people who lurk for extended periods of time where they're not really needed to They're listening in on
They look
conversations
like
or
they're
somebody.
observing, watching.
Yeah, snitches.
Give me a perception check.
Sorry, I didn't roll twice.
Yeah, it's tough to, identify the people that are up to no good. You guys haven't really been here long enough to identify the routine, and people do seem to kind of come and go as they please, with the exception of like the active work detail.
Got it.
All right. So, Romney, Breyer, and who went into the thing?
Maybe Snow. I don't know. He was apparently just watching, so maybe not.
Yeah, I guess just Romney and Breyer. You guys slink through the crawl space into the wall. Where are you guys going? You're in the dark, cavernous tomb space.
So you said that there was some stairs off to the left and right, right? Like you come in,
Yep.
there's like a main entrance hall. Well, first things first, I'm gonna give Briar dark vision for the next hour. That way we don't need light, since it's the only two of us in here.
I like it. Thank you.
So you have dark vision up to 300 feet, so we can see like pretty much everything. And then stairs to the left, to the right. So I say we go left. Let's see
I like
what's
it.
up there.
Let's go. Let's be as stealthy as possible though, because it's just you and me. We gotta be a little careful here.
Okay. Also, I'm picking up a longsword. There's 2 longswords that we have stashed in here, so I'm gonna pick one of those up.
Me too. Do you need armor?
Nah, armor's gonna make us loud.
You also only have a 12 AC though, without it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Breyer, did you take a long on your character?
Yeah, I guess I didn't do the thing on the character sheet.
Yeah, don't forget to update your hit points and stuff. All right. You head down the stairs. Actually, correction, this would be the up.
Up.
Do we need to do stealth or not?
Yes, can I go get you guys to roll stealth?
Advantage?
It would be at disadvantage.
Well, for me. I don't think about for him.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Briar's shuffling and kicking rocks and breathing heavily in the dark. All right.
I'm gonna look at Briar and just be like, just remember, if we get in anything, you got it. And I'm gonna give you Vigilant Blessing, which gives you advantage on your next initiative roll.
All right. I like it.
And we're sneaky beaky.
Yep, you guys are sneak.
I'm gonna keep an eye out, see if there's anything like things on the
Go
walls.
ahead and give me a perception check.
Like things on the walls, like paintings or anything that might give more clues to what the fuck this place is. I see nothing.
The door.
You
Get a cobweb in my eyeball.
It is exceptionally dusty, sand everywhere. Every once in a while, you kind of like see like a little cloud of sand fall from between one of the sandstone blocks on the ceiling in front of you. There's cobwebs everywhere. As you are traveling down this hallway, there is a stone door to your right, as well as a passageway opening up to your left. Along the walls, there are similar strange symbols and carvings resembling those that you had seen in the antechamber that you entered.
All right, I'm gonna crack open the door.
Just peek. Just
peeking.
It is a small diamond-shaped chamber with 2 more doors on your left. It is littered with cobweb.
that sounds spidery.
Are these like normal cobwebs, or are these like giant fucking spider cobwebs?
They look normal to you.
I need to peep through this door now. You want to peep through the other door?
Yeah, sure. Boop.
It's a narrow hallway into a larger chamber. You do see what appears to be strange debris. On the far side, you note what might be piles of things, but you're not quite sure.
Ooh, things. Piles of things is where we got weapons last time.
Briar, this one is a small, what appears to be mostly empty chamber.
I'm gonna step in for just a moment.
In the center of the room that you enter, Briar, there is a small pedestal area. It's worn smooth as though 2 sets of feet had stepped on it with great frequency. On either of the 2 walls on your right and left and within the hexagonal room, there are these kind of like strange carved statue figures in poses. Both of them appear to resemble potentially dragonborns, but you're not quite sure.
I'm gonna go find Romney and tell him I want to step on the stone.
Alright. Romney, you have gotten just enough to the corner of the room in order to see all of it, and there are 2 statues in the room. One of them is excessively destroyed. It is crumbled into pieces. The other one is mostly still standing, and as well, it does seem to resemble some kind of dragonborn.
That's weird. So, anything usable in here? Swords, knives,
you do note, amongst a pile of webbing on the far wall, it does appear to be a full suit of armor of some, as well as a number of swords and daggers.
Ooh, hell yeah! I'm gonna go check that stuff out. I'm gonna jump a little bit as Briar sneaks up behind me. Like, oh shit! All right.
I'm not sneaking, man, but alright.
Yeah, she goes.
Yeah. Do you see?
He's
Do you
just
see all
so in awe with the armors and daggers and.
do you see all this stuff? Yeehaw!
Ooh. Yeah, let's
yeehaw.
go take this baby back over to the entrance.
All right. You get to the other side, Ron. And as you're digging through it, you lift up what appears to be this, like, ancient construction of some kind of greatsword.
Ooh.
Below it is the armored body of a figure wearing what appears to be splint mail of some kind. Brian, as you are on the passageway, kind of on the far side of the room, you suddenly note that descending from dark spots in the ceiling above you are two very large spiders.
I'm gonna say it then. Spider, 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 come on.
Alright, can I get... I don't know why it's not letting me move. Oh god, my game fucking just crashed. Hold on a second, you guys.
Oh wait, shit! I forgot I was a halfling. Damn it!
Can I get the two of you to roll for initiative?
Don't forget you have advantage, Briar.
Nice. A 20. A 22. Wow.
Wow.
You guys are ready. You want to mime friendship?
Briar, I guess it's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna rage because I'm still pretty upset with these spiders for what happened last time. So, no thank you. We're gonna rage, and I'm gonna attack the one closest to me. I guess they're both closest to me, yeah. Oh my goodness, that is.
Alright. Wow.
Wow.
Alright. The wild magic surges around you.
Oh no!
Alright, you're just attacking one of them. Go ahead and roll damage. You can just roll the attack and the damage at the same time. That's okay.
I did. Sometimes my damage doesn't go to damaging.
So you got 13.
Did both hit or just one?
Just the 19 hits. The 9 does not.
We fucking told them that these goddamn spiders were gonna be a fucking problem, but no.
You sink your battle axe into one of the spiders. It lets out a hiss. Like turns toward. Alright. Is that the end of your turn? Romney, it's your...
Picking up the greatsword, I'm gonna run at this spider that she hit this one, right?
No, shit, the other
No,
one.
she hit the bottom one. Okay. I see her attacking it. So I'm gonna run opposite her with this greatsword and give it a smack. Is that close enough for flanking?
Um... Go ahead and roll for now with advantage, but I'm gonna verify.
Okay. Hit like a goddamn boss. They don't have anything to let me talk to them.
I was about to say we should have like brought the one that can actually talk to him and tell him about our deal with the other spider.
Bummer.
Probably should have taken the guy that can talk to animals.
Unfortunately, he's also like one of the only party members that can actually understand other people's intentions. So, like, gotta pick.
Alright, yeah, you sink the greatsword, like, slashing at the spider, spraying this strange colored blood everywhere. The spider lets out a hit.
Nice ringtone.
Alright, Romney, is that the end of your turn? I'm gonna take that as... Alright. The untouched phase spider is gonna move to the other side, leaving Briar's reach. And it is going to attempt to bite. That's wrong. I need Romney to make a Constitution saving throw. Alright. The spider sinks its teeth into you, and you take 4 piercing damage and 11 poison damage. As the strange spider's venom passes. The other one is also going to attempt to bite Ron.
How much piercing? Sorry, I missed that one.
It was 4 and 11.
Got it.
The other one is also going to bite you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
It would be so good with obviously that's match.
Oh, help.
Alright. This one, the frenzied and angry spider, bites you much more aggressively than the first. You take 7 piercing damage, and luckily you save on the poison. You only take 13 poison damage, so it'd be a total of 20 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Simultaneous. Both spiders just seem to vanish right in front of you. And Briar, it's your turn.
Invisible spiders.
Yep.
Run away.
Dun.
Run away.
Can I ask if they have blue eyes? And I re-looked at it, and they're more, in the picture they showed blue, but they're kind of, they look like Saiyans, kind of gray.
Yeah, and they'll probably end up changing. It doesn't work. That's awesome. Have you guys so you like it? Awesome.
Yeah.
Are you trying to swing where the spider was? Alright. You kind of just swing at empty air. It does not appear as though the spider is there anymore. It must have moved.
If you're talking, you're muted.
If he moves, then I'm gonna go grab a buddy, and we're gonna beat it on out of here, I think. So, let's go. How much movement I got?
How tall are the ceilings too?
10 feet. Oh, in this room? Higher. Maybe 20, 30 feet. There is a great number of webs along the ceiling that you did not notice before.
Yeah, let's just I'm gonna grab my buddy and try to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we're running.
Yeah, we're running.
Running.
So I'm gonna just grab him. Come on, bud. So that's 5'10". If I try to carry him, how far down does my speed go?
It would be halved if you were attempting to carry.
Okay, so I'm just gonna drag him on out. Let's go.
Well, she doesn't really need to do that because I plan on going with her on my next. Like we have the same initiative, so we're just beating feet.
Yep. So I'm dragging him. Let's go.
What's your
Pretty sure.
speed, Romney?
25.
That's all right. I'm gonna carry you. It's fine.
I think your half speed is my movement speed. So
Basically. But for now, I'm gonna drag you this way. So, dragging 5, 10, 15.
If she's dragging him and he's running, can they get 3/4 of her speed?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Then let's do that. I think we can
Yeah,
go
we're running.
here-ish for now. And then we're just gonna slam this door behind us. I'm sad for the weapons, but you know, we'll come back later. It's
yeah,
fine.
we'll come back. We know where they're at.
Yeah. So let's go this way. And I guess that's the end of my turn.
Romney, you want to do anything on your turn?
Yeah, cast Cure Wounds on myself.
All right. Pump some hit points into yourself.
That shit hurt.
Yeah, you just go and slam the door. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm just
Oh,
running.
what the fuck?
Again, I'm running.
At the other end of the passageway, on the other side of the door, the injured spider seems to, like, materialize out of nowhere. It bares its fangs at you, hissing angrily.
Can I shut the door as a bonus action?
Sure.
I'm gonna fucking throw that door open. It's fine.
Click. Like. Nope.
The other one is going to kind of, like, it's almost squeezing into this passageway with you, but you can tell by the way that the spider is moving and has gone in and out of this way many times. It knows the way through. It is going to try to bite you, Briar.
way too many eyes.
That is a gross spider. Silas thinks so too. He said, "Oh, we."
The teeth, like, snapping at the air behind you as you're sprinting down the passageway. The spider kind of retreats around the corner, eyeing you with its numerous eyes. Briar, the spider does not disappear this time. You can still.
Okay. Heading towards the door. I'm gonna throw it open. Like, slam it on open.
All right. The spider's right in front of you.
I'm gonna fucking hurt him. Let's go. Boop, boop.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
You just strike it both times with your axe, and the spider just falls dead.
All right, let's get on out of here. I'm gonna stomp on him as I run out.
All right.
Just a couple stomps and go.
This is as far as the spiders will follow you. Are you guys closing the door behind you?
Yes. God, yes.
All right, you slam shut the door, and I'll say you guys are out of initiative. The spiders are not following.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm out of initiative, and I'm beating feet.
Well, I wanna look at this body real quick.
The dead spider.
Yeah.
Make a nature check.
Ooh, spider legs for dinner?
Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, like king crab legs.
It is a weird-looking spider.
Oh, I still want to go stand on the pedestal, and then we can go tell our party we're gonna need more people.
Yeah, I'll go with her to do that. That sounds fun.
It just looks like it's important. We're gonna try it. Okay.
So you're going into the other room to stand upon the pedestal.
Yes.
All right. You standing atop the pedestal. There is a strange sensation, although you're not able to identify exactly what it is. Can I get you to make a religion check?
Do I notice anything? Like I'm standing there watching it?
You can make a religion check too. You're kind of trying to figure out what is going on in this room.
Standing there together, you feel a sense of matrimony.
You're both tiny, it's destined.
All right. Yeah, you're not quite sure. You do note that, Romney, you're able to figure out that likely some kind of ceremony was performed. Though what it is and exactly how to recreate it is long gone. Whatever knowledge someone had as to how to complete it, it's not something that you have access to. There is a great deal of writing on the wall, but as you cannot speak the language nor read the words, it is beyond you.
I'm gonna look around and be like, you You get anything here?
That's fair.
I mean, it feels weird. Probably some kind of blood sacrifice or something. I don't know. None of this really makes sense to me. But
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna
there's parts of me that
I'm gonna speak to Yondala about it tonight and see if I can't figure out more tomorrow.
That's fair. Do you want to hop on up here? See if anything happens?
Yeah, sure. I'll hop up there with you. Knowing that it's some kind of ceremonial thing, I'll just kind of look at her and like wiggle my eyebrows.
Shut up.
Unfortunately, nothing happened.
Okay, well, I vote we get the fuck out and tell everybody else we're gonna need a little bit more support through here. But that we found more weapons.
Zuntai.
Thank you.
All right, so you guys are leaving.
Yeah, we're going back to the main room. I guess we should go. We went left. We could probably take out right. We've only been down here for a little bit.
Sure. Well, let's cut to the others. I'll let them do some shit for a minute.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. So yes, you guys have probably spent a couple hours talking to various people within the pit. You have not identified any specific suspect. You definitely can tell that plenty of people, at a minimum, are interested in potentially supporting your insurrection. What are you guys doing?
Well, so those who want to actually commit to supporting, can we give them food as like a bond of commitment?
Sure. Yeah, the people who are a little bit more serious about it, you guys could definitely give them food, and they give you a look like, if you ever need help, I'll be there.
We'll start doling out weapons next.
I don't know how many weapons you guys have found.
Well, I mean, I don't know that. I'm just saying, like, I assume, because Azrael has the utmost confidence in Briar and Romney, that they found weapons to give out. Okay. So how many people, like, actually want to commit, like, as in, like, are real serious? Like, there's 100 people
I'll say
in the
maybe
pit.
20.
Okay.
You probably get 20 guys.
So did
So
we...
we'll
Go ahead. Sorry.
spend the rest of the time looking around and getting a sense for how things are run, identifying the work teams, who's on the bucket detail, where the buckets go.
Overall, it doesn't really... Like, the buckets just go to... No one's on any particular team. You know, if you're on the work detail, then you do whatever job they're having you do. Where the buckets go is to the upper levels. They use the buckets to fill old rooms on the highest levels, which is basically how they block off things on the highest level. So there's maybe 4 or so usable levels currently, and then everything above that has been like filled in. The stairs have been destroyed. It's just no longer passable.
Did we talk to White Eye at all?
I mean, you've talked to him before. Are you talking to him?
I'm particularly suspicious of him, so I want to in-depth interrogate him.
Sure. Your trio approach, or I guess quartet approaches Dothy White Eye as he's kind of supervising the removal of dirt around the base of the thing. Kind of turns towards your party. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Dothy, I was curious, how did you get on to be the lead for the work crew here?
I was an engineer previously.
And how long were you here before they put you in charge?
Not very long.
And do you get any special privileges for being lead of the work crew?
Sometimes I am expected to speak with the warden. However, calling that a privilege, I would not do.
You've spoke to the warden.
Indeed.
And what do you speak to the warden about?
She requests periodic updates as to the status of the delving. Roughly once a month, I visit the warden.
Interesting.
Oh,
She asks. Oh, go
the-
ahead.
Warden doesn't come down here for the updates. You go visit the warden.
Sort of. She occasionally rides the platform down to summon me, but typically I visit her in her offices up in the guard section of the prison.
Does she come down alone, or?
Always alone.
So
This is one of the
she-
guys that came to our meeting, right?
No, this is the work leader that we don't trust.
Oh. Sorry. Got names confused.
Yeah, we're interrogating him because I think he's a spy, and I'm trying to figure out how much of a spy he is. By the way, can I roll an insight check? Is he a spy?
Sure, go for it. Seems like he's telling. I mean, he has not lied about this. He goes and visits the warden, and yeah, as far as you can tell, he probably was in fact an engineer before he was in prison.
Oh, what do you tell the warden about, the ongoings down here, like the general morale and that kind of stuff as well?
I once did. However, she informed me that she did not care, and I was to never speak of it again. So, no, I do not.
As long as the obelisk gets uncovered, she doesn't care if we're happy or otherwise.
Indeed. She simply cares about the completion of the work. She has been somewhat frustrated as to the time frames that I have offered her. However, without seriously accelerated workloads or a vast increase in manpower and equipment available to us, and he gestures to like the small shovels and buckets they're using, then we will never meet anything that satisfies her desires.
I'm gonna like nudge him and like, have you ever met a woman that's satisfied?
He just gives you a look.
So, based on the size of this pit, the diameter of this pit, how much further do you expect you're going to need to dig down?
I have no idea.
Well, you're an engineer. You should know how far down this pit can go before the walls start collapsing based on the subsidence of the and the slope of the walls and such.
I have informed her that the construction of this pit is precarious at best. I recommended that we reinforce the sides to a great degree to prevent a collapse, and she said, I don't care, keep digging. So we dig.
Does she have any particular concerns about riots or rebellions?
There was allegedly an attempted riot, rebellion, escape, something of that nature last year. And I was informed by her that she would not hesitate to kill everyone in the pit if that was what was required.
Do you know what happened to I keep wanting to say Lydia, but I know that's not the right name. Do you know what happened to her companions at all?
He kind of looks at you, and they were removed from the pit for whatever reason.
And did she have anything to do with that?
Did she? I do not know.
So I'm just gonna be straight with you. I think they're spies, and I think you're one of them.
An astute
Right.
observation.
Spies. We have to. We've got to work with leader White Eyes here.
I shall remind me next time I visit the warden to request better accommodation in exchange for my spying skills.
So you're saying you're not a spy?
I hold no loyalty.
He lying?
You can, I suppose, attempt another insight check. It seems like he's telling the truth. But it's hard to say. He's a very... I will say he is difficult to read, even for you. You are exceptionally well skilled at identifying people's motives and other such things. And this guy is like, like reading a brick wall, He's rolling really high on his whatever checks. I won't tell you which one.
I don't trust you. Someone as hard to read as you is definitely hiding something.
Very well. We all have our own little secret. If you don't mind, I must get back to my work. And he turns and just starts watching everyone continue to dig. Protos is standing near him, and he appears to be kind of scribbling on some kind of tablet of sorts, striking it with chalk, and just kind of looks at you and gives you a nod and...
Still think he's a spy.
Well, he said he doesn't have loyalty to anyone, so maybe his loyalty can be bought. Then we can use him to assassinate the
The warden, yeah.
What would you guys like to do now?
What time is it? Like, how long have we been doing all this stuff?
If maybe it's late morning, close to midday.
Suppose we
should
could try
probably
to... Go ahead.
I was gonna say we should probably go check on Briar and Romney. It's been a while, and we haven't heard from them.
Make sure they didn't get eaten by spiders.
Spoiler alert.
Alright, as you guys climb back up towards the rooms and the hidden passageway, as you enter it, there's some scrambling through the pit, and crawling out of it, half running, are Romney and Briar.
I thought they were gonna go check the other room first. We just jumped back.
Oh, that's right. Were they? I forget.
Yeah, we're gonna go take a peep see down the other hallway.
So I, mean,
when
I
you
know that we don't know that they're coming, but if they're coming, we might as well just run out and go get them.
if when you say the other hallway, so you went through that door, are you going like continuing deeper into the tomb, or are you going all the way back out and then down the other set of stairs?
The ladder.
Okay, all the way back out and down the other set of stairs.
I'm going to, in the dust, draw a little arrow pointing to the way that we're going.
All right, so as you guys are going back through kind of the antechamber space, you're going to draw an arrow.
It has been a while, and I know that they'll be worried about us. So.
All right, this one is a much larger chamber. The walls are adorned with ornate statues that appear to be these kind of like great cresting waves, like draconic figures kind of leaping through the air. None of them look angry by any means, but they certainly look like aggressive and powerful.
Oh my gosh. There's dragons wandering the desert, and we're in like this giant dragon temple, y'all. This is a bad call.
Yeah, we should definitely get out of here and go get the dude who can talk to spiders.
Probably, yeah. Okay, let's go.
So you guys are heading back out. I'll say at about this point, you guys have had long enough to go kind of looping through this structure, and now on your escape would be able to meet up with the rest of your party inside of the sleeping area that you guys have taken.
What the hell happened to you? Looked like you got beat up pretty bad.
They're all covered in dust and spider web.
And blood.
Well, your
And
spider buddies apparently don't talk to each other very often. Spiders.
Wait, you didn't fight the spiders, right? We're
may
trying to
have fought the spiders.
get the spiders to help us.
We might have put one down.
This is going to be hard to. This isn't going to go well with our recruiting effort.
Well, we're not recruiters, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
It just further proves that we're a danger to them, and they need to listen to us and back the fuck off.
No,
Or that they need to come and kill us because apparently we're a danger to them.
Oh, we flat out told them we were a danger to them.
We left one alive.
trying
You
to
can
be
go talk to
a
him.
danger to them, and if we work with them, they don't have to be a danger to us. We cooperate. We don't have to kill everything.
Right, attacking them was not cooperating.
Yeah, we closed one in the room. I'll show you where he is. We'll just send you in there with a little white flag, and then you can go talk to him. All right.
Did you find any
Did-
weapons?
Coincidentally, it is also in the room with the giant spider. So
We found about 20 people who are willing to fight, so we need to give them weapons.
I didn't really get a good look at the weapons. Romney, how many weapons?
Not 20.
You find sticks? Sticks are useful too.
No, no sticks, but spider fangs? If it's not...
I
If,
was
like,
gonna
looting the
say,
body isn't bad bad etiquette here.
if you killed one, we could snap off some fangs.
Cemetery says something about, they're dead and their bodies, they don't need them anymore.
I feel like spiders don't really care. I don't know. You can ask him when you go talk to him. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, we need Javid to
Let
go
me
talk
see
to
if I can
Cassette.
patch this up and
Maybe
if
we
we can
can
explain.
maybe we can move the body, and you can take the other big spider to talk to the big spider.
We'll get the spiders to talk amongst themselves, and which they're going to do anyway. And if they think that we are untrustworthy, I don't know if we're going to be able to get their cooperation on our escape through their territory.
Now that you're saying that, it does seem like it was pretty obvious. We're clearly not the thinkers, man. I don't know. Go be a diplomat.
All right, see what I can do. Not feeling really persuasive at the moment. So we'll go in, and I think I would have asked the spider that we talked to what his name was, how to address him. It or
Cassette.
Yeah, his name's Kurt Stats.
oh, that's right, Kerstat.
No,
Kurt
Stats.
Suck.
Gesundheit.
All right, I'll go into the room, into Kurtzat's chamber, and cast Speak with Animals, and call out to get Kurtzat's attention. Hello.
The wall kind of shifts open, and these legs kind of shift forward towards you. Little shiny, unblinking eyes gazing at you. Yes.
I don't know how much you talk to your buddies in the other room.
Are you ready for me to lead you outside?
No, we still need to find the food that we promised you. We're looking for suitable bodies to bring to you, and also we need to rest more and build our strength.
I can show you the way now, and most of the way, and once you are ready, you can go.
Oh, all right. We can do that. I was going to ask if you talked to your kinfolk in the other room. There may have been a misunderstanding between our people and yours.
I have not left this room since we spoke.
Yes. I imagine that the feeding you got from the ones who came through a few days ago would be enough to carry you for a little while. Yeah. So yes, if you want to show us the way, we very much appreciate that. And you go this way periodically, hunting, I guess.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Some of these halls are dangerous.
Oh, that's good to know.
There are other creatures that live here.
Yes, no doubt. Any more of the two-legged kind in these halls? Or are they different sorts of
There
creatures?
are two-legged creatures that I cannot eat that dwell here.
You can't eat them because you can't catch them, or because they're not good to eat?
They are not edible.
Oh, interesting. I'll have to find out more about those. You'll let us know if we're about to come across any that are the non-edible kind.
I will warn you.
Oh, good. Thanks. I will say in common to the rest of the party. All right, grab your stuff. There are dangers, but he's going to lead us to show us the way out, so we can scout that.
Whoa. What kind of dangers?
Other creatures that live here in these halls.
Okay. You have more detail?
I can ask. Sats, can you describe the kinds of creatures who live in these halls apart from you and your kin?
There are small ones such as you, though dressed strangely, and they do not taste good when bitten. There are large, hard-skinned creatures that roam the hall. Strange-looking lions. Other such creatures with. I keep to my own paths, and I do not stray from them.
Smart.
There is a great beast who dwells within, though I have never seen it.
Oh. But you know that this great beast.
I have heard of it from the other spiders.
Got it. Yes. What kind of creature is it?
I do not know. You'll note that Kurtzatst has a very limited intelligence, and his ability to describe things is limited. So
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
it is very likely that he just doesn't know what this thing is.
What kind of strange lion thing? Ask him about that.
I'll ask about the lion creatures.
Their skin is hard, and they are very dangerous.
Mm-hmm. They bite with steel, like the other hard-skinned creatures.
I do not know. I have never fought them.
Ah. Yeah. But, you talk with your kin, and they tell you of dangers and food and things like that.
Sometimes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll ask everybody to grab what weapons we've got, and say, let's go see what he can lead us to the escape. Now, Lurtzatz, the way out, does it go up directly, or is it?
Yes.
Oh, it is, okay. Not a long way underground.
Oh, no, sorry, that's what I mean. It goes underground a great distance.
Is it a spider tunnel or is it an actual like?
It is both.
All right, I didn't hear what.
I'd asked what kind of passage it was. Was it like spider made or was it like regular?
It's both. Are you ready to go?
Yes. Is anybody wanting the short bow? If nobody else wants that, I'll take that and the arrows.
Well, how about we take stats to go talk to his kin so we can get the rest of those weapons out of that room before we leave.
Right, that's a good idea. There's a room near here where my friends have gone, and they say there are weapons in there. Uh, you know, the hard biting stuff. So we would like to go in there and get those. Now there are some of your kin in there. We don't want any trouble, so you'll let them know that we're okay, right?
Yes.
Okay. We don't want to hurt them and don't want them to hurt us. We just want to go in, get the metal, and then we can go the way you have to show us the way out.
Kurtz stands up, and as he kind of does, you can see he's huge. He's larger than a horse. And he kind of slowly steps out, very silently, his feet almost barely seeming to touch the ground. And then he almost immediately kind of like silently scurries up the wall and is upside down on the ceiling. And he just starts shuffling down the path that you guys had gone.
Ooh, can I follow him upside down on the ceiling?
I was gonna elbow her and be like, "Dat you."
Yes, Kurtz is walking upside down on the ceiling, in the same direction you guys had gone previously. Through those passages.
Motion Briar to come with us, like, fly upside down so she can experience the upside downness.
Okay.
See, it looks so different.
Yeah, if you've ever gone scuba diving, it's kind of like that, if you ever go upside down. It feels very weird.
Disorienting.
It looks better this way.
I feel like I'm gonna pass out. How do you do this?
You just don't breathe.
Yeah, hold your... Or be a spider and have weird little spider lungs.
I feel to the breathe.
Yes.
Not the best advice, but...
Alright. Kurtz follows you down the passageway. Or, correction, he's leaving. He passes the doorway that you had gone down previously. The door is still open. On the ground, kind of in the midst of this room, you can see a dead and mangled spider corpse. It looks very different from Kurtz.
This is the one that I killed?
Yeah.
Hey, ask him why he looks different.
I think they're probably different kinds. Those were a different, like sort of spider. But I will ask what's out. I will not be able to speak with you for much longer, as I will lose the tongue. But these spiders living in this room, are they your kin? Do you speak with them?
I do not. They are different from myself.
Yes, I can see they are different. But anyway, lead on.
Kurt's Atz is a little bit bigger than this spider, the one that was down.
I'm gonna tell everybody, hey, that's the room where the weapons are, and there's a big spider in there. So
Go get the weapons.
you go get the weapons. There's a big spider in there.
Are you scared of spiders, Briar?
I'm a flight bug. All right, I fly in the webs all the damn time. No, thank you.
I'll kill the spider for you. And I walk in.
I'm gonna go in with her because I can punch her in the face. It's fine.
On the far side, you can see an open door. To your left, one is closed.
So where are the weapons?
Right over here.
You're going towards a room that you have not been in so far.
Sorry. So what? Sorry. Where are the weapons? And like, where should I be going? So if I open up, the door won't open.
You press on it, the door does not move.
Were you guys able to open the door?
We were, but then I stood on something over here, and I'm gonna show her the pedestal over here. Hey, big kitty, come look at this.
I'm gonna stalk over to it.
This all see the map. I guess Dimitari is the only one who's actually blind down here.
Yeah, I can see it's like grayed out.
Black. So, those of you with dark vision, it is just shades of gray. You're not really able to see very well.
Dimitari has. Oh no, that's right. We lost all of our stuff.
Yep.
That's fun. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
I think you can cast cantrips without the use of a spellbook. I'm pretty sure.
How was work?
It went. I mean, I could firebolt every 5 seconds.
Yeah, your cantrips are separate from your spellbook. So, whatever if you have any cantrips that might be useful, you can do that.
I mean, I do. Does anyone have, like, a torch under their loincloth?
We were completely stripped of all of our stuff.
Well, if anyone sees, like, a gray-looking stick, let me know, and I can light that.
Is there any sticks? Grass? Anything remotely burnable?
See, the adventurers coming down might have brought lanterns or something.
We could have brought a shovel, right? I'm sure, like, shovels are wood, right? We could have brought, like, a shovel and then use that as a torch. Like, the end of it, like, if you flip it over and you just burn the ends of it.
Does spider web burn?
Oh,
There's a lot
yeah,
of
it
cobwebs.
Ooh, we could
But
just
not
light
for very
this.
long, right?
Yes, correct. Not for very long.
Okay. Can we have
Be
brought
like,
a shovel?
Poof, and then done.
And to use it as a torch.
It would have been difficult to get a shovel, actually. They keep a pretty close watch on those kinds of things.
We haven't been assigned to the work detail that does the digging yet.
There was some wooden furniture in the room we're staying, right? Could we use some of that? Like, kind of maybe take a board
Sure.
out of the...
I'll say you could have still, ripped a board off of something and wrapped some cloth around to make a torch.
Yeah, we did find icky clothes in there that we weren't going to clean.
Yeah, that's true. And if anything, that's gonna help fuel it even better. Alright, so, poof, I can see now. Also, where are we?
in the cavern. We're the place where we could cast spells. We're trying to get more weapons and stuff.
Quick recap. We split the party. Two of us went down here and explored a little bit and got eaten by spiders briefly. And then we killed one, and one's stuck in this room over here that the door won't open. And the other guys went around and played Secret Hitler, and they found about 20 people who will actually fight with us. And one of them is very confusing as to whether or not he's a spy or not. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
White Eye is the work leader. Yeah, he's hard to read. I'm very good at reading people. I can't read them.
That's the guy that I talked to, right? Where I was like, hey, bud, I'm looking to escape. The
He was
Leonin,
the work leader.
right?
Oh yeah.
And I was like, tell me all the other people that can help me escape. And then now you guys are saying we don't trust him, and that seems like it might end up poorly.
I don't trust him. We might have to zone of truth him. I don't trust him.
Okay, all right.
He goes and talks to the warden once a month,
I mean, if he looks like he eats really well, then yeah, we probably shouldn't.
Are you guys giving Demetari a torch?
Yeah, we made one out of we pulled one of the boards out of the dresser, and then we used some of the cloth, dirty clothes stuff to make a makeshift torch.
There is your light.
Oh my gosh, what's that thing?
As you illuminate it, ignite it. Potential. I would assume you use prestidigitation. He goes, and then he kind of scurries just at the edge of the illumination.
Ah.
Damn, I got myself stuck in the door. Can you move me?
So, let's not spend a lot of time exploring, but just follow Kurtzatz out to the surface.
Well, I feel like we should get the weapons, though. Right, we're here. They're just right there. Briar said that the door did open, but then she stood on this altar thing. So, maybe we'll have Snow look at it. He's good at, old stuff. And we can see what's going on. I mean, we're right here. We're not going anywhere.
DM, you said that the room is that this room that we're in right now, Azrael and I, that has the writing. Can we tell what this room is? Is there the pedestal in
the pedestal is not. The pedestal is in the room over there.
Okay. So there's just a big dead spider in this room.
Yeah.
All right. And the room with the equipment is over here. Is that right?
I don't see where you're. It's over there. It's on the other side of the dead spider.
Ah. Okay. We should actually have Briar and Romney in here with us to say, where was it you found the stuff?
They said that. So they said they found the stuff on the other side of the locked door. Asriel went to open it. The door didn't open, and then Briar had mentioned that they had gone into the other room and there was a pedestal, and then she called over Snow, because Snow knows old stuff.
So what?
Do you have anybody with skills in opening doors who might know why this door that they had previously gone through is now no longer one we can go through?
Well, Briar surmised that it was because of the pedestal.
I'm gonna check out the pedestal.
I go give me a religion check. You just have no idea what this thing does. It
About
appears. History check
Ancient-
probably wouldn't be able to get it. Yeah, this is a very specific temple dedicated to a very specific purpose, and if you're not trained in that, you're probably not going to be able to figure out what it is.
Can I kind of meditate? Can I sit on it and meditate, try to connect with my symbiotic being, see if it knows what it is?
Sure, I'll let you make a religion check with advantage.
And all of this is stone, correct?
Yep, the whole place is stone.
So I just rolled a straight because I normally would have disadvantage.
Your symbiotic being is intrigued, but otherwise, it does not give you any new information. Nothing that is
Does she feel the
overly useful.
tingles?
You definitely feel some tingles.
Well,
Actually, let me check something.
I'll definitely be able to get us into the room tomorrow. And I'm gonna sit down and have a conversation with Yondala to see if she can help me out with any wisdom with all of this stuff.
While she's meditating, I'm just gonna go and search for hidden things.
Yeah,
Make sure there's no.
Your symbiotic being actually would not speak the language of this room. She doesn't speak very many languages, actually.
Oh, useful. Like, she's kind of useless. Never seems to help out when I need her.
She knows some specifics.
Is there anything that I can read in here? Do I recognize the text?
I'm. All right. Can anyone in the party speak Celestial? Then you guys will not be able to read anything.
Onyx used to speak Celestial. Then Onyx had to go and die.
No, he didn't. He had Primordial.
Right, Memorial. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll
Write it down. We can find someone who speaks it. I mean, like, you know.
Have we tried asking Kershtak, like, where the tools are? I mean, he knows this place like anybody. Like no other than words are hard. Happy Sunday. He knows this room. There.
It's probably been at least 10 minutes. I can no longer communicate with Kurtzatz.
Yeah, you guys have been goofing off around here for much too long. Kurtzatz is just kind of waiting for you guys out in the passage.
Well, can I talk to him mentally? Does he speak? I mean, can he speak a language? Is it just spider language? How does this work?
He definitely cannot speak language.
All right, well, I'm miming then. I'm gonna I'll hand this torch over to Romney. Walk over there and be like, hey, you. And I'm gonna walk to the door, and pretend I'm opening it, and then be like, how? In there, and I'm just gonna point.
Are you pointing at the door that you guys can't open now?
Yeah, I mean, I just arrived here, sort of. So I'm assuming this is the whole goal, is we're trying to open this door.
Kurtzatst does not follow you guys in there. He's kind of waiting to show you guys through the rest of the temple. If one of you wants to attempt to open the door, you can make an athletics check.
Can I investigate the door instead and just be like, I wonder if I can outsmart whatever mechanism is keeping this closed. If
Sure, go ahead and
Briar
give me an
said she couldn't
investigation check.
open it, I'm not doing that.
No, do you
Spell
have
magic.
Do you have any facility with doors?
I could probably get it open.
All right.
Oof.
We're trying to open this door, so if you could give a little go.
You can tell that the door is covered in spider webs.
Light
Does
it on
Azriel still have
fire.
her... Oh yeah! Light it on fire. That's the answer to everything. I'm lighting that bad boy on fire.
Alright. You just launch a firebolt at it, and it just engulfs it in flame, passing over the entire thing, burning away the spider webs. It kind of passes along the floor and is crawling along the edges, the walls, the ceilings here. The whole place is starting to smell of smoke. It's not overwhelming, but you have caused this chain reaction that is burning its way through the entire room.
I don't think we're gonna befriend these spiders.
The door does seem to be clear of spiderweb.
Okay, we're opening it now.
Yeah, can we open it now?
The door opens.
Oh my gosh, it was that easy, guys. How long have we been here?
A while.
All right. So
Appreciate
Here
your
we are.
tone.
All right, I'm gonna go first because I've been in here before. Just be
You gotta shoot another one of them things at the ceiling as soon as we walk in.
Just be ready.
Wait, really? Okay.
That's what happened last time, man. We walked in this room and then suddenly spiders.
All right, I guess I'll shoot one before Briar enters, just to be safe, because the best thing we should do is possibly light up important stuff.
Okay.
But can I just prestidigitate instead? Do I have to do firebolt? I mean, I feel like prestidigitate is a little more mild.
Well, I'm just hoping to kill the giant spider hanging out in the ceiling.
Alright. Can I get you guys to roll for initiative?
Oh.
That's an ability check, right? Yeah, it is.
It is an ability
Crap.
check.
I'll roll again, now that it matters.
So it'd be the 12.
How long does that effect last?
The exhaustion?
Only once. Unless DM lets me say I go ahead and give it to you before.
How many times can you do it?
Unlimited, it just takes an action.
Sure. So Briar would have had...
Small people gotta stick together. Briar, you always have advantage if I'm around.
Hell yeah. Usually I would have advantage, but I'm just exhausted. So.
Alright.
I make other people go first. That way I don't have to do anything.
Oh, that sounds just like Romney.
As each of you enters the room, now with illumination, you're able to see a little bit better. And you can tell that the ceiling raises quite a distance. And there is this kind of tunnels carved out of webbing all across it. Dimitar, you're just going to launch a firebolt towards it.
Yep, that's what Briar told me to do. She says
Alright.
there was a big bad in there.
As soon as she enters the room, she just launches a firebolt towards it. It passes through a couple of layers of web, and just this fire starts kind of near the top of the ceiling. Javi, it is your turn.
All right. I wasn't at the door, so I'm going to move to the door and let's see. That's figure out how much. Come on. Room. And then all right, so I can move to here. And do I see any threats? Do I see spiders or anything?
Nope.
All right then. I'm going to hold my action and to shoot with a short bow any threats that appear.
All right. Briar, it's your
I'm charging in and saying, "Ah, come at me, spider!" Yeah, just like that. And we're gonna rage. Directly to the center. All right, I'll be there in a minute. Yes, baby. Yes, I heard you. I'm shooting chest lightning bolts. That's pretty intimidating, I think.
Can I hear in there?
Yes, baby, hang on.
all right. Snow would be your turn.
Oh, right. Gonna move in and ready to an action if something drops off the ceiling.
How's it? Did you
Alright.
close the door behind you?
Me? On purpose. There you go. I was just trying to grab my character. Okay, so I'm gonna come in, and so I don't see anything. Do I see weapons at least?
Yep, there's weapons along the far.
Okay. Well, given that I don't see any enemies, I'm just gonna walk up over here and start grabbing the weapons.
All right. It is 2 sickles, a flail, and a trident.
2 sickles, a flail, and a trident is what you said?
Yep.
Oh my god, give the sickles to Azrael. She becomes noob Saibot.
I could make it my monk weapon if I really wanted to. And a trident. Okay. Did you say there were daggers as well, or was that just me imagining stuff?
No dagger.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I start to pick them up. Although it took me an action to move up there, so I'm just in the process of picking up the weapons.
You can make most of it.
All right. Yeah. Then I'll pick them up and then I'll move back over to Briar and just be like, kind of hand her the weapon.
Oh, I already had one from last time I was in here.
Well, okay. Well, I'll carry them then.
All right.
Also, let it be known that Romney is 3 feet tall with a 7-foot greatsword in his hands.
I imagine that you have a halfling-sized greatsword, not like a real greatsword.
I don't know. These swords are made for draconians.
Not these
like
ones.
Damn.
Romney, it's your turn.
Didn't think I'd get this far. I'm just gonna hold a sacred flame. I'm like looking out because I know these sneaky little bastards like to poof up places. So, wait a minute. I'm not holding sacred flame. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna cast see invisibility on myself.
How does that spell?
If it's invisible, he
For the
sees it.
duration, you see invisible creatures and objects as if they were visible, and you can see into the ethereal plane. Ethereal creatures and objects appear ghostly and translucent.
Well, there you. Ghostly and translucent spiders are in front of you, on either side of Javid.
I'm just gonna squeak. Ah! They're right beside you! I just hit it! It's right there in front of you!
I hate the invisible spiders, man.
Yep, they appear to be on the ethereal plane for whatever reason. All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do. I'm just yelling.
All right.
They're right there.
As Javid is busy saying, "Where?" two spiders appear out of some strange net, and both of them are going to try to bite him. Gotcha.
There's some like spider war going on, and Javid sided with the other spider faction.
Yeah, he picked the wrong gang. Both spiders, their teeth sink into you. I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws. All right. Both of them sinking deep into your thigh and torso, filling you with venom. The first one would be 5 piercing damage and 18 poison damage. The second one would be 10 piercing damage and 24 poison damage, for a total of 57.
Jesus Christ.
A lot of damage.
We gotta go. Let's just take the weapons and go.
Start screaming for Kurt stats.
Both of the spiders then kind of scale back up the wall backwards. They're about 20 feet off the ground, kind of eyeing you. They're just shy of the now inferno of webbing above them. They're eyeing all. One of them does seem to be staring directly at Azrael. She looks small and delicious.
He does not look delicious.
No, I would
They
agree.
are. They're visible, so I can take my reaction now, right?
Yeah, sure.
Also, didn't you have an action readied?
Yeah, it takes his reaction.
You would have had to take your reaction when they came invisible on their turn, so they would be right next to you. Okay. Although I guess Although I think that still hit. Your arrow just like sticks into part of their thick armored. One of them looks like a little bit injured. Does anyone else want to use their ready actions when they appear? I think Demetari had one, maybe? I don't remember.
Nope, I did not. I shot my firebolt, and then of course Javid went first. I have yet to have my turn.
I think Briar might have had one.
I readied one, but
I just
I got
ran
a
in the
long
center.
sword.
Okay.
And that effect only shoots things that I could see at the beginning of my turn. So.
Okay. Well, that is, there. Demetari, it's your turn. You can no longer see them. They have kind of like skidded up the wall outside of your view.
Okay, so the fire, right? With the webs. I know the general direction that they went. Is there also webs that I saw on that ceiling?
I mean, the whole ceiling is ablaze now.
Oh, well, how are they on the ceiling then? They just dancing around the
The
flames?
ceiling is very high.
On the wall.
They're on the wall.
Oh, are there webs on the wall?
A little bit.
So I'm gonna shoot in that general direction, and I'm like at least hoping that shit's on fire and I can see.
You
Is that-
can hit the far wall, but they're kind of like on either side of the doorway up. These fighters are actually smarter than Kurtzstats, so.
Okay, he did pick the wrong plan.
Yeah, you guys
didn't-
picked the wrong team on this one.
All right.
Well, we didn't know there was secret spider factions in this dungeon.
Well, the DM had to come up with spider gangs because we started one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm shooting. I'm shooting that spot, and I'm like, hopefully I hit a spider web. If not, hopefully I can see after this. So even if it's near the door.
It's not that they're in darkness, it's that they are physically outside of your field of view. They're on a wall that you cannot see.
Right. Okay, alright, fine. I'll hold my action until I see them. It's firebolt, if you were wondering.
Javid, it's your.
All right. That hurt like hell. So, and that fucker ran off with 20% of my inventory. So, as I am near death, I'm going to retreat. Past everybody. And then cast Cure Wounds on myself. I need that. Let's see. For 2 levels of exhaustion, does that affect spell abilities as well? Or is that just skill?
It's just ability checks.
Yeah, it's ability checks, and then your movement.
Yeah.
Is it your movement speed?
How many levels of.
I think we have 2 right now.
Okay, so
Consider
actually.
that-
So yes, you can move half as fast, and you have disadvantage on ability check.
Well, and frankly, I couldn't have gone 50 feet that last time.
Um,
We're not going to retcon that, though, are we?
No. You dashed. That's what you did.
Then I couldn't have held an action then, could I?
That's okay. 5 points of damage, I don't care. They have
Uh,
plenty of hit points.
I bet they have.
Alright, you're curing wounds at the end of your turn.
Yep.
All right, Briar, it's your turn.
A toddler just walked in and said, "Training a bee is hard."
Making friends with spiders is harder.
Yeah, it is. Oof. All right,
Oop.
so I'm going to go and like chest blast. This one. And I think it's a 1d6. Let me check again. Bolt of light shoots from your chest. 1d6. Radiant damage.
Go ahead and let's see. You got go ahead and roll 1d6. Your blast of like radiant energy strikes the spider directly.
Did it roll? Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, no, there we go.
6. 9.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna
The
follow
spider
that up
hisses.
With... Yeah, fuck you. And then I'm gonna follow that up with 2 javelins. Boop, boop. Boop, boop.
Wow. All right, those both hit for 20.
Nice.
They sink into the spider, and like both of them just embed deeply. It kind of lets out a hiss, and then it kind of like draws its little arms in.
It's like, yeah, fuck you. And then we say, let's go though. Then I'm gonna start. Wait, were you trying to hand me weapons, Azrael?
I was, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take them and start saying, come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna stay here though.
So it's
He yelled, Javid, bow! Try to get him to throw it to me. If he can
I
hear me.
thought you were going to use your claws.
You want to fucking get close enough to these things? To use claws?
No, let's get out of here. Get
Give me
what
the
we came
bow and go
for,
get
we
curse
go.
stats and stop fucking arguing. Plus, how do you expect me to reach 20 feet up the wall with this fucking longsword?
Throw it.
I'll run over, grab Javid, and throw him at it.
what are you actually doing?
Well, I guess I'm gonna fucking ready in action, because I can't reach them.
You can throw a rock at them.
They come down here again, I'm gonna hit them with the longsword.
All right. Azrael,
So I can climb walls, so I'm just gonna walk up to this one right here. Oh. And I'm gonna hit it.
sure. All right, that first unarmed strike misses. The second one can
Okay,
And
I'm assuming.
die.
Is it, yeah, yay. Okay, so can I reach the other one? Like, are they next to each other, or are they kind of far apart?
You're a couple feet away from the other one.
All right. I'm gonna go hit. I'm gonna do use a key point and do fury of blows and hit it twice.
Don't forget your speed is halved, so I don't know how far you can move.
So I have I have 50 feet, so I can move 25 feet. So that's why I wasn't. You said they were 20 feet up the wall, so I figured I could get to them.
All right. That 23 hit. The last spider does look injured. He is not dead. The first spider, you see it like kind of like lets go of the wall and plummets and just crunch lands on the floor below you.
See, Briar, I told you I killed a spider.
I'm still freaked out, but thank you.
Romney, it's your turn.
So I move 15 feet up. And there's a spider above me.
Yep, 20 feet up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast spiritual weapon.
All right.
I'm a bonking, or at least I'm trying to bonk him.
That hit. For 13.
My spiritual weapon is an overflowing frosty stein. It just it's just really aggressive cheers. They're like, ah, bah, and it just like
Slams into the spider. The spider looks like battered and bloody. You can see its carapace is cracked. Is that the end of your turn?
Then I'm gonna run 10 feet back in the room, or back in the hallway.
Okay. Space spider. He is going to roll to hit on the little creature that looks soft in front of him. Rolled pretty high, actually. Can I get you to give me a Constitution saving throw?
Who?
Azrael, the person in front of it.
Oh, sorry. Constitution saving throw. Sorry.
Yep. All right. You save. The poison doesn't affect you as well as you thought it would, but its teeth do kind of graze your thigh, and you would take 3 piercing and 11. At which point it vanishes.
So when it goes in the inferior plane, can I like? This is weird because I don't think so. I don't get a reaction to hit it when it like goes into
Nope.
the different plane,
You
right?
just kind of watch it like get swallowed up and it disappears.
Very angry. Very angry.
Demetari, it's your turn.
You'll never what I'm trying to do. Can I see it this time?
You cannot. It went invisible. And technically not, but you get the idea.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Could I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but could I attempt to mind link when I do see it, right? Like I'm mind linking as soon as I see it, even when they go invisible, I know where their mind is. And then boom, that's when I firebolt.
Again, they cannot speak a language, so.
Oh, you said these were smarter, so I assumed that they would maybe be able to. Well then, I don't know what you want from me. I'm gonna wait till I can see it, and then I'm gonna try to hit it with fire. If not, then I mean, like, wait, how hurt are you, Judy? You're pretty, like, hurt, or... Oh, yeah.
They're into 6, but they still cannot speak language.
I mean, we can just leave, right? Like, we kind of know where it is. Let's just leave and lock the door.
We need the weapons.
We have the weapons. Briar has them.
Why does she grab them?
I grabbed them, handed them to her. Let's now get out. I was only killing the spiders because I told her I would, but now that we can't see them, let's go.
Romney can still see the spider. It is on the far wall, like cowering there. It crawled over to the other side.
I'm gonna argue here with the DM, but this is my last chance here to do something. But Wither and Bloom, I'm gonna cast to help with Javid anyway, because he needs some assistance. It doesn't say I need to see the creature, it just says I get to pick the creature as long as it's within that little circle of radius. So can I pick, anything with 8 legs? It's getting withered, and then Javid's gonna bloom.
I mean, Javid is not next
shit,
to
I
the
don't
spider.
have a book. Fuck!
Yeah, also you
I'm
don't have a
done.
book.
I give up. I don't have anything. Guys,
Let's get out of here.
I'm useless.
We got what we came for.
I'm useless.
You have your prison shiv.
You do.
No,
have a
you
prison
have
shiv.
my prison shiv.
No, I totally gave it back to you.
Oh, you did?
See, I picked it up, gave it back to you. Because
oh,
you're
great.
worthless without magic, remember?
I'm just being
Okay.
brave for my friends. I'm just hiding. I'm standing in the middle going, ah! ready to kill anything that runs up on me. Like when you're like, there's a bug in the kitchen and it's gone suddenly. Yeah, it's that feeling.
Can I just, be a destroyer, help Javid, right? I think this is a thing you can do. Help him in a sense of, he's, all sneaky. He's gonna grab the weapons real quick while we're in initiative, and I'm just gonna wave my arms frantically and kind of look like a worm.
Briar
Or a
has the
bug.
weapon. We have the weapons.
Oh, she
Briar has
does?
them. They're literally in her hands. We just need to go out the door. Let's
yeah,
go.
I'm just waiting for everybody else to get the
Let's
fuck
go.
out so that I can also get the fuck out.
All right, then, okay. Thanks for communicating that 4 or 5 times before I understood what you were saying. I'm gone! Thanks, everyone, for coming to this terrible, round of my turn. Okay, thanks.
All right. I will say at this point, if all of you guys are just running out of the room and then closing the door behind you, then we are out of initiative. Spider's not.
I'm gonna
I
hit
think
Javid
I'm
with
gonna
some cure
chest
wounds.
bust him one more time and then go.
You're gonna what? Him one more time?
I'm gonna do like a little chest bust thing. And then
You can't see him. He is on the ethereal plane.
I point him out. He's right there.
How come? Yeah, how come Romney can see him?
He is the invisible.
Okay.
Yeah, I pointed out. He's right there.
She cannot see
Have
him,
to
so
be
she
able
would
to
not
see
be
it.
able to target him.
Yeah, I have to be able to see it. So I'm just gonna go. It's fine.
Can I send my Stein after him as we're all running out? I
You
don't
can
have to
hit
see
him with the Stein. You can hit him with the Stein.
I'm gonna bonk him with the Stein one more time as we're all running out.
All right, go for it. Go ahead and roll damage. Alright. As everyone is kind of scurrying out of the room, your Stein goes, squishes him and kind of grinds him into the wall a little bit, and the spider just, dies.
Spider splat on the side of the wall?
Yep.
Somebody grab that arrow from the dead spider.
He's smooshed against the wall 20 feet.
Well, I'm next to him still, right? So can I just
Not next
pull
to
out?
him.
Yeah, we went to the other side of the wall, right?
Oh, it's the other one. Okay. Yeah, no, I can't grab it. Sorry.
He's gonna stomp past and be like, well, if you're not gonna fucking use it, what's the point of an arrow?
Maybe we can make some out of, I don't know, some wood or something we find.
I'm gonna hit Javid with some cure
Fine
wounds.
art, I'll have you know. Can't just make it out of twigs.
I assume you know how to make arrows. Do you not know how to make arrows?
I do know how to make arrows. I need tools. I need iron for a head. I need feathers for... You don't just make them out of little scrubby bits that you find on the floor.
Well, you need to be creative because we don't have any of that stuff.
You haven't noticed? We're in prison!
Gonna rub Javid's back, the small of his back, because he's way taller than me, and that's as high as I can reach right now. It's okay, buddy. And you take your 18 points of healing.
Thank you, Romney. You are
Well,
you're a godsend.
okay. So, all praise Yondala. And can I see anything weird now that I can see invisible things? Has anything like changed with any of the rooms? Peer back into the pedestal room that gave me weird vibes.
Nope, there's nothing in there.
Also, I'm carrying the Stein. Like for the
It's a
next
big
like
stein.
46 seconds because it only lasts a minute, but I'm just looking
can
to
peer
peer
to the
because I
other-
can't drink it.
I'm guessing you guys are probably going to try to catch
Yeah.
crit stats.
Crit stats? Yeah. I can't move my character. Thank you.
Oh. He's gone.
Yeah, did he disappear? Or?
Good
We
question.
waited too long.
You exit the room, and Kurt Stats is nowhere to be seen.
Well, all right. I say we go back, try it again another day when we are not quite so crippled.
As you are standing there, kind of appearing in the darkness around the far corner, large, hairy spider legs gonna crawl out atop the ceiling. He's just watching you.
Okay, there he is. So I'll wave and move toward. It is Kurtzatz, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Saying, all right. Let's love, folks. We've got a spider to follow. Let's try not to run into any more denizens of this.
As we're walking down the hallway, can I like do that weird thing where it's like I'm just like opening doors and like, all right, and then just like open the next door? I just want to see what the rooms look like.
The first door on your right is filled with like decaying wooden structures of some kind. It looks like it might have been a storage room, but it's been so long the wood has turned to dust. Nothing remains.
As we're going, I want to look for like hidden spider doors or anything.
Alright, go ahead and give me a perception check. And I will go ahead and roll with advantage because I assume you're also looking for...
Oh yeah.
Not that there are any.
Nah, we're good.
That door, Romney, appears to be locked.
Briar, I need a boot. I need a big boot.
You want me to kick it?
Wait, are we following the spider, or are we?
We probably
What are we
are.
doing here?
Little of both. We're just doing quick peeks. That's why we're just gonna give it one good kick, and then if it doesn't open, we'll come back to it.
Okay.
We're
I'll kick it.
gonna
Very
try
good.
to rouse up whatever's on the other side of this door and fight it too.
We can close it. I feel like there's undead in here, though. I'm just saying.
All right, I don't like
That
that.
sounds awesome.
There was mention of two-legged things that don't look tasty. Dead things don't look tasty.
All right, good point. Let's just follow Kurt's ad.
Okay.
We'll come back to it. It'll be there.
Yeah.
As you pass through this small hallway, there are these ornately carved statues of dragonborn in these like strange plate armor, weapons in various poses, their mouths open towards the center of the passage. Javid, as you get to the far side, you step, and one of the stones goes slides in. I need all of you to give me a dexterity saving.
Hmm.
Do we have disadvantage with that?
No.
Briar would have advantage though.
Who?
Briar.
Sure.
Because she can see it and she's a barbarian.
Also, I rolled at disadvantage. So whoops. Let me.
Oh, I also rolled a disadvantage. I thought that counted. So that was a nat 20 on my end. Just saying.
Okay. Well, the trap rolled really low. So. Azri. Azri, you're the only one. You would take 6 fire damage as this gout of flame blasts you straight on. It appears to have lost some of the power, whatever was empowering this trap does not work as well as it would. The rest of you would take 3 damage. 3 fire damage.
Can I investigate where the power source is coming from? Like, I would probably be aware that this is not as strong as it should be, and I would be curious about that.
Sure. Go ahead and give me an investigation. It's hard to say. Whatever is empowering these statues seems to be coming from underneath them, through their pedestals, into the wall. It would require a great deal of effort in order to investigate, and something that you probably do not have the time for currently.
Alright, I'll just note it.
Can you note it one more time? I was getting apples.
Briar, you would have taken 3 damage. Not all. Kurtz slides through the gap in a door.
Did we know if Kurtz knew that there was a trap there?
The activation for the trap was on the floor. Kurtz is walking on the ceiling.
Did
Oh,
he
I
know
would
it was
be
there?
walking on the ceiling. Does that mean that I don't take any damage? I very specifically said that I was following him, and I think I said Briar was too. Maybe
Sure.
we were all
If
being
you-
upside down crazy.
It was a pretty large. I'll let you roll again to say you had an inch. See if you can
I'm
do
just
higher
walking.
than a
It's
12.
fine. I'm not flying. I was getting dizzy by not
Oh
breathing.
crap, that
Okay.
shouldn't have been a disadvantage. It would have been
You
20.
would have only taken 3 on the ceiling.
Alright.
But yeah. Kurtz slides into the next rounds.
And we're following.
As you enter this next room, you pass a passageway off to your left, entering another large room. There is another door off to your left, kind of on the far side, and then a large opening on your right. Romney, you note in front of you, right about there, there appears to be a strange section of wall that does not meet the rest of it. It is some kind of secret passage.
I'm gonna point it out to everybody. Like, hey guys, look at that. That wall is weird.
Note it, and we'll catch it.
No, I
Investigate on
think
that.
I want to walk over
on the
there
road
and,
back.
and see, like, maybe just pull a brick or two out, see what it looks like.
You gonna try
Whatever we
to-
do, we can't take too much time because we will be missed eventually.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't been gone that long, right?
Not really.
We haven't been assigned to a work team yet, so we're not technically missing yet.
Yeah,
They
we're
want us to
we're
recover. So.
And having stepped on one trap, I'm going to join Kurtzatz and Azrael climbing the ceiling.
How you do that?
Because I got climb speed equal to walking speed.
He's basically just like climbing along the wall. He's playing the floor as lava. He's not on the ceiling because that's not possible, but he is playing the floor as lava.
It's basically just so we're like on the ceiling, like literally walking upside down, and he's just like upside right, like kind of crawling along the wall. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And how is it light in here, by the way?
The
Timotary has a
makeshift
torch.
fort. We took.
Sorry, do
We
you
took.
want me to carry you? Because you're a little tiny bit squishy.
But, I mean, you're like half my height. How does that work? Do you like carry me baby doll style, or are my feet
I
dragging?
carry you all the time. I'm just, and I can fly. That's what I'm saying. Like, since we're all trying not to step on the floor.
Yeah. Free flights? Fuck yeah.
Okay, I'll just, carry you.
I'm just gonna look up at Azrael and be like, first class, bish.
I'm upside down. I don't know what you're talking about. This is way better.
Wait, so do you walk on your, I always imagined you were on, hands and
No,
you're,
no,
just walking normal
I'm literally
on the
upside
floor?
down.
Oh, I always kind of imagine it was
That's
like the
pretty
demon girl
cool.
with like the head that twists,
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, because so
Wow.
it's a spider climb ability. It's a racial ability, and it basically can just stand on walls straight up, stand upside down straight up. It looks very freaky, actually.
That is cool. Alright, moving forward.
Yeah,
Now I
David
have
Bowie
a
and
better
Maverick.
mental image. Jabid's just over here, scraping his cheek, trying his best to fit in.
All right. Azrael, are you investigating the
Yes, I am.
secret wall? Can I get an investigation check from you? All right. You're not quite able to figure out how to operate it, but you do note that this is some kind of large secret passage. It would be probably about 10 feet wide. But how to get it to open, other than just brute forcing your way through, you're not sure.
I'll mark it. I'll leave something there so that way we can easily find it next time and then move on.
All right. Kurtzatz continues down.
I check for traps.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check. As you pass, there are 3 statues vaguely similar to the ones that you had seen in the other hall. You do not note any traps of any. As you travel, getting to the far end, there are a set of doors kind of in front of you, an opening to your left that Kurtzatz went down. Behind you, suddenly, there is a groaning, creaking noise, and a section of the wall, or the ceiling, lower.
Dun dun dun.
Sealing you in. Nope, hold on. And I need you guys to roll for.
God damn it, Kurt Staz. Threw us
Trap!
into a trap.
But
Romney,
I checked for traps.
you did. You tried. You tried.
I was thinking the spider was just gonna lead us down like trap after trap until one stuck.
No, he wouldn't do.
He's not smart enough.
That's why
Briar,
I
it's your
asked
turn.
last time. Okay. Well, our we don't know what's attacking us currently.
The wall has sealed you into this passageway. What's happening?
Okay, I'm gonna try and run after that spider then. Let's see. Fucking spiders, never again. And then 5, 10, 15, 20. Where did the spider go?
Over here.
Where? Oh, there. Okay, I'm just gonna run after him. Boop, boop, boop. I don't know if I can move.
Sorry. Don't forget you have halved speed.
Okay. So it's like huge. Does he look like he's spiderly happy that we're stuck here?
He's just kind of on the ceiling, just watching.
Javid, am I killing him?
Kurtzatz? No. Kurtzatz didn't do this.
Well, then I'll just ready an attack for when someone looks like they're gonna try to hurt us.
All right, Javid, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to move. You got up next to Kurtzatz, and
You're kind of up against a door.
all right. And hold my action for when I see a threat.
All right. Romney, it's your turn.
I try to open that door.
All right. It appears to be locked. Would you like to try to open it, shoving it open with an athletics? Oh, you can try it.
Nope, I'm just gonna try that door now.
Also locked.
I'm just gonna turn around confused, like, why are all these doors locked? No, I'm just gonna start moseying my way to the doors over by Kurtzatz. But that's all my movement speed. So that's what I got.
So it's your.
All right. Gonna.
Oh shit! Actually, no. Whatever. Keep it.
I say I'm gonna take a bonus action to make a perception check for any hidden creatures, objects. Oh no, never mind. We'll make an investigation check to uncover any hidden thing. Yeah. No. Perception for hidden creature or object.
As far as you can tell, this is the only thing in this hallway is you guys. It's just this like weird, suddenly closed off space, series of statues, some locked doors, rocks. That's what you got.
Quick question: has it been an hour since the phase spider battle?
Nope.
Okay, I still got see invisibility up too, if that matters for anything.
Nope. I probably should have run this as all of you were surprised, but whatever. Azra, it's your turn.
Hey, I didn't even take an action yet.
Yes, you did. You used your action to make.
I used a bonus action for eye for detail.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go try to pick one of the locks.
All right. Are you able to move to the lock?
Oh yeah. Sorry, which one?
There's one 30 feet away and one 25 feet away.
Let me use feline agility to get to the 25 feet one.
Sure. You kind of fiddle with this strange stone, and you can tell that it probably is unlocked.
But it still won't open.
I mean, you'd have to use your action to open it. Nah. Or I guess it's a free action. Sure.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
As with your turn.
Alright, so I see that they're having trouble opening the doors, I'm thinking. Trying to see. There's one right here, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm just gonna see if I can, like, kind of kick it.
Alright, give me an athletics check. The door does not open. They are essentially like mostly stone, a little bit of metal. They're fairly sturdy in terms of whatever mechanism is holding.
Alright, well, I mean, that's my turn, so...
Devatari's turn. Shut your record.
I feel so useless right now.
I mean, you have fire, and it seems to be very, very effective against speeders.
Yeah, I would throw fire at the door.
Stone door.
Like, I think this is the first time in history that the party's like, "Hey, wizard, catch everything on fire."
That's not the first time. That's a very common tactic, actually. Light everything on fire.
Okay, I guess. Wait, is it stoned? Fuck it, whatever. Yeah, I'm lighting it.
You're gonna shoot the door. The one that
Yeah.
Astral tried to kick. Go ahead and roll for it.
Yeah.
Okay. You blast a hole in the stone of the door. And Azra, you're able to see into the room. It appears to be some kind of old storage space, similar to the one that you had passed previously. However, you do note, kind of laying on the floor, about 10 feet or so in front of you, there appears to be some kind of body.
Does that body look like it has weapons on it?
It looks like he's got some...
Hey guys, there's a body in this room that looks like it might have useful things.
Well, I know my task now. Just start exploding doors.
See, you are very useful.
All right. Is that the energy?
I'm moving to the next door.
So you are gonna move 15.
Yeah.
All right. The statues crunch and groan and step down from their pedestal. One of them lurches towards Snow and is attempting to bite it. Its draconic jaws lunging towards,
What the hell?
sweeping at you with its claws.
Okay, that's a threat. I get to do my my javelin if I can.
All right,
yeah.
try to hit him.
Actually, Wade's right next to me. I'm just gonna try and hit him. Let's see. Boom. Boom.
Roll. Were you readying it with the javelin or your battle axe?
The battle axe.
All right. Go ahead. You would only be able to make one attack. Go ahead and roll.
Okay. I rolled 1 damage. It was 8.
I'd like to use my reaction and shoot at the ambulatory statue.
All right. You slam your battle axe into the stone. It cuts into it, but it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you thought it would. The teeth and claws sink into Snow, and you would take a total of 13 damage. So 6 piercing and 7 slap.
One attack or was it 2?
Would have been 2 attacks. So one was 6 and one was 7.
Yeah, take the 7.
That hits. Javid, go ahead and roll damage. Your arrow just shreds and rips off some of the stone of the The other two are going to stumble off of their pedestals towards Demet. Your AC is 12.
Unfortunately.
Alright. One of the teeth snaps next to you and you just pull back just barely. And one of the claws grazes your back for 3 slashing damage. Another mouth grabs you and tears at you just barely. You take 8 piercing, and another claw cuts into you for another 3 slashing damage. So that would have been a total of 14 damage.
Oh boy.
Bart.
I'm gonna use my final rage of the day, I suppose, and help Squishy Baby Demetari. All right, let's see.
Oh, wow. That is actually way better than you think right now.
Perfect. Good. My god took the wheel, I suppose. Okay. So
The regular damage that you guys have been dealing, you have noticed, is not as effective.
Half.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
I would like to note that
All
my
right.
fists are magical, just for future reference.
Okay.
They're not regular damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw my axe at this one.
Which one?
The one,
Okay, gotcha.
yeah, this guy. So,
That hits. Roll damage.
you okay, buddy? What's the matter? Oh, sorry.
I'll see your damage. 13. The axe slams into the statue, throwing off shreds of it.
And then I'm gonna throw a javelin too.
Alright, go ahead. That unfortunately does not hit. It like glances off of the stone of the creature and flies off to the other side of the room.
Then I will run over there still.
And your axe comes back to your hand at the end of your turn. Javid, it's your turn.
Seeing that my arrows are not terribly effective against it, I'm going to what is Kurtzatz doing?
He appears to be fiddling with the door over here.
All right, I'm going to join him with the fiddling and try to get that door open and say, you know, we're doing nothing against these stone statues. Everybody, clear out.
All right, can I get you to give me a sleight of hand? Unfortunately, the door does not open. Whatever mechanism that operates it has been locked shut by the turn. That would be the end of your turn. Javid. Or no, sorry, Romney, it's your turn.
I'm gonna see Snow get hit and be like, "Oh shit! It's a moving statue!" Bang! And hit it with Dispel Magic.
Go ahead and make a check with your spellcasting. Whatever spell is animating the statue does not fail. The magic persists.
I'm gonna run inside this door that just got opened for me.
It is similarly another storage area.
I'm just gonna. Sorry, go ahead.
There is a chest on the far wall.
That's a mimic. I'm not touching that.
Alright.
I'm just gonna be like, "Everybody get in! Everybody get in!" And just like motioning people in.
Alright. Snow, it's your.
Up. I'm gonna try to whack it with the sword. There's not much else to do.
That hits. Roll that.
And then I'm going to disengage and step into the room with Romney.
Allegedly, there's a chest and not a mimic on the far wall.
Allegedly.
Sounds good then.
Azrael, it's your.
I'm gonna hit these things though. And punch it.
Alright.
And they're magical, so hopefully that should help.
That it. That also.
Is it dead?
Nope.
Okay, and we'll hit again. I'm gonna use my key point to do Fury.
That it.
It dead yet?
Yeah.
Awesome. I just
You
feel like
just pummel the stone statue, and it just breaks apart into chunks and collapses.
I don't know what you guys are freaking out about. They're not that strong. And that's my turn.
Clemtari, it's your turn.
Everybody's got magic fists here.
Uh, can I just are they metal or are they stone?
They are still.
Okay. I choose to run.
Okay.
I'm aware. I choose run. Okay.
Are you going in the room with the other two guys, or are you going in the room that you punched a hole in and there's a body in?
I'm gonna be with Azrael, who just successfully killed one. So, yeah.
Alright.
Okay, how'd the opportunity attack go? Are we still working on the numbers?
Yeah, hold on, I'm about to roll. That hits for 8 piercing damage. And I guess I'll look at it.
Makes sense. Why not?
4 more piercing damage. Crap.
Okay. Now that I'm safely away, I'll cast Firebolt.
Alright. So you are within 5 feet. Oh no, correction, he's dead. Disregard. Keep going.
Yeah, he did.
I killed him.
That hits, roll that. The firebolt explodes off of the stone statue.
I'm done. That's what I had.
They're both gonna try to hit the little. Teeth and claws flying towards. AC of 16. Only the 2 bites hit for a total of 3 and 3. So that would be 1 and 1 damage. You take 2 damage. Briar.
Alright, let's get this smashing.
You do have advantage on the injury that is between you and Demetari. And your axe,
first?
you can melee attack with your axe and it does deal force. Oh, there you go. Go ahead and roll damage.
14. Put it on there? Okay. Is he dead?
Sorry, I don't see your damage.
Oh, 14.
Go ahead and roll another d10, because it would be 2d10 plus.
Oh, okay. D9.
23.
Or none. Nice.
It is still standing, but just barely.
Fine. Okay. I will hit him again.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
9.
Actually, it's not. You do not kill him. It's 6 hits. You just like cleave the second statue into.
Alright. And then I'm just gonna turn to face the other.
Javid, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to shout, Snow, get over here and help us with this door. We need to get out of here. And just try fiddling with the door again.
Alright, go and give me a sleight of hand. The door, unfortunately, does not open.
All right. That's all I got.
Alright. Romney, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go mess with the not the mimic.
What does that mean? Oh, the chest?
Chat.
It appears to be locked. It is an old stone chest. Would you like to attempt to open it via a sleight of hand check?
As well, we're already here.
Yeah, sure, I'll give it a shot.
The mechanism is ancient, and the stone kind of falls away around your hands, and you're able to open it. Lifting it up, within are 2 ancient ornate daggers, 20 candles, and a strange potion.
Neat. What kind of candles? They look
It's
weird.
like a little wax candle.
What do they smell like?
Well, that's what I got. That was my thing.
Snow, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. I'm going to move out into the hallway. Then I'm gonna dash.
Alright. You can see through the hole in the door, there's a body over there. Go to the body.
As much as my instinct screams that I shouldn't, I kind of want to now.
Alright.
I feel like that's just inviting more spiders.
Good job. You went to the body. It's an ancient, desiccated corpse. A backpack is on top of them. They're leaning across a staff. There's a small book draping across their hip.
I'm gonna grab all of it.
Alright, there you go. That's what it's got. Strange robes, backpack, empty water skin, torch, hourglass, chalk, abacus, blanket, staff, and a strange spellbook.
Oh, look, we have a wizard who needs a spell book.
And his head. And his head.
Hell,
What?
while we're at it, grab his body. I mean, I could always use that. Wait, to use as an undead thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
His head. I need his
But
head.
you need more than his head.
Well,
He
she needs
wants
more
this
than his
co-
head. I just need his head.
He wants his skull for a cup.
You're not
Uh,
Onyx anymore.
Yeah, you're not Onyx. You're Romney. Romney is a different person.
Romney can talk to people who have been dead.
Yeah, but you don't need to cut off the head to do that. You
Yeah,
can
that's just-
both use the same body.
Yeah, but it's easier just to tote around a
good.
head, not a whole body.
It's called sharing. Right, she needs the body, and you having the body doesn't make your ability any worse, so you have to have the body too.
Wait, I have a question about that. If I raise something and it's undead now, can he still talk to it?
No.
But
Well,
he can talk
that
to
doesn't
it, and
make
then you can
sense.
raise it.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be pretty cool though if he could like bring the personality back a little bit.
What does the
But
spell
I get
say?
it. I get it.
Oh, look, it has counterspell.
What if you talk to it and he's like, absolutely do not
Weird.
use my body?
But it doesn't
probably
have
freaking the fuck
raised
out.
dead. Weird.
It's fine. It should still sell for a good amount.
Oh my gosh, I now get another book to add to the collection. This is awesome.
Hey, as of right now, this is my book.
Yeah, I don't
found
even
this.
know about the book, but you know, I'll write these
I mean,
things down.
technically, you can literally see into the room, so you can see Snow picking up a book.
Do you think I'm gonna be worried
just
about
see a
what
pouch and a
Snow's
satchel.
doing right now? I'm trying to make sure the undead stone things are gonna stay on the ground and be like stone and not move anymore. How do
Oh,
I
yeah.
know they're actually dead?
Alright,
Well,
Azrael,
those
it's your
are
turn.
constructs, not stone, or not undead. But okay, anyways, I'm gonna go kill this thing over here.
Wow, it's a lot of like, that's a lot of spells for Christmas.
That misses, unfortunately. That one hit.
Oh, then I'll use a key point and do fury blows.
You alright over there?
You put some damage in it. The stone statue is looking injured. It's starting to collapse and fall.
But it's still alive.
It looks cracked, but yeah, it's still standing.
Alright. Well, that's my turn.
Dimtari, it's your...
Well, I'm gonna hit it with firebolt.
Alright, go.
Can I do with the briar being there? I mean,
It would technically does have partial... no, she's small. I'll say it doesn't have cover.
okay.
That misses.
Makes sense. Okay.
Your firebolt glances off of its stone arm, explodes on the floor behind. The statue seems it's a unbroken. One of the claws cuts into you for 1 damage because it was 3 and it's halved.
I was about to say, maybe assault isn't the best word. You just go,
Yeah, they're punching you as hard as they can, and you don't really seem to notice.
Alright.
There's a reason you're the front line.
Yeah.
Briar, it's your turn.
And now we hit. Boop. Boop.
All right, that first one connects. Go ahead.
15.
It's starting to look quite.
Good.
It won't take much more for the statue to fall. Javid, it's your. Javid's in the corner going, "Let me out!"
Not very effective with piercing weapons and not very effective with doors. But I might as well try to collect my arrows since that's a limited resource. Do I see where the arrow flew off to? Where I?
It's on the floor over here somewhere, bro.
All right. This is, you said about where Briar is?
Yeah, somewhere.
All right. Can I go up and grab it
Yeah, you can
and
grab it.
retreat?
Sure. Yes. Well,
All right.
how much movement do you have? Because you've already moved 5, 10, 15, 20.
So that's my movement, but I could dash.
Sure.
All right.
You're able to recover your arrow and run away.
All right. I will do that and probably get that far. That's it for me.
All right. Romney.
Sacred Flame. Deck save 16.
Fail. Go ahead and roll damage. You just like blast this statue with radiant energy and it crumbles. Falling up.
No, get up here. Help us get through this door. Actually,
Also-
anybody who's got the door skills.
Also, I found these and I hold up the 2 really ornate daggers.
I could use some throwing knives.
Yeah, I don't use stuff like this. Not normally, anyway. I'll give you the daggers. And I also got candles.
You should give those to Demetari.
Paw.
What? So you can see.
I'll take them.
So anyway, there it was breaking into the other doors. Obviously, there's good stuff to be had behind these doors, so now we must break into all of them.
Well, yeah, but we don't have to do it all right now. We have a couple more days to rest up.
Are
Yeah,
we
we
still
also
trapped?
yeah, we also have to figure out how to get out of here.
Well, let's go forward, and then maybe we can figure out how to get back later.
Is the way forward not what's blocked?
It is
Well,
blocked as well.
Demetari just needs to blow it up. Didn't you see her like unlock the other door? She's quite good at this.
Are you
Wait,
guys trying
where's our
to?
buddy at this point?
I mean, you can see him. He's right there.
Yeah, so while they're fiddling with the door that the spider's messing with, I want to try to get into
Wait.
the other door.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the sleight of hand.
Man, I tell you what, this halfling stuff's pretty sick.
You're gonna pop the lock open. The door, with a groan, slides. The room is partially collapsed. The ceiling has destroyed the far end of the room. There are a number of split open barrels, this like strange black staining of the stone, but nothing else within the room.
Like stuff leaked out of the barrels.
Yes.
Does it smell weird? What's it smell like? Smell like poop?
Make a nature check. It smells definitely like some kind of oil.
All right. Have they gotten the main door open yet?
I don't know who's opening it. Someone give me a sleight of hand.
Well, can Demetari just firebolt it?
You can certainly try. This door is considerably larger and thicker than the other one.
I mean, I'll just have to do a considerably larger and thicker firebolt.
I'm going to try to pull Kurtzaltz away from the door so he didn't get hit with a splashback from the firebolt.
I'm telling you, I think that spider is just gonna continue leading us to traps
Oh,
to
yeah.
see if one sticks.
Definitely.
Either
but
way,
we
he
don't
gets to
really.
eat us, so it's fine.
But you know, at least we get to explore a bit. Look at all the weapons we found. Demetari
Please
now has
stay
a spell book.
positive. Wait, what spell book?
Didn't you see the book Snow took out? It looked like your other one.
Snow, you
shoved
got
it
a
in his
book?
bag. For
What's
now.
that, Snow?
I said Snow shoved it all into a bag for now
So
until
I
we
have
get
a
out of here.
passive perception at 17, and I was standing right in front of the door. I would have seen you lift the book.
You are where Demetari is right now, and the body's on the other side of the wall.
I can see you through the door, like literally right now.
He does have a bag that he did not have before. Whether or not there's stuff in it is another question. He also has a staff, I would assume.
Can I try to open the other door?
Sure. Those of you who have attempted to pick the lock of this have had very little luck. Both of these seem to have much sturdier mechanisms than the other doors you've picked so far. If you want to try to firebolt it, you may.
Yes, I would like to do so.
Also, if we just sleep here, I can get us out tomorrow.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. It impacts the door and kind of leaves a little charred divot, but it does not destroy the door outright.
Alright, I'll do it again. Sorry, I forgot to roll with disadvantage that time.
That also hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That'll work.
That one just like punches even further into the door. You can tell the door is, it like cracks are kind of starting to spider web across its surface, but it is otherwise still standing. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm just gonna do this until things happen.
Alright. You just like send a final firebolt and it explodes through the door, sending this like cascade of stones on the other side. And the door opens, revealing another wide passageway lined with pillars. Would you guys like to take a break? We've been playing for about 3.5 hours, or would you guys like to say we go ahead and pause here and we'll pick up next week?
I have to feed the babes.
Yeah.
I do have my Final Fantasy draft in about 30 minutes.
Alright, I will see you guys in a week.
You're gonna share that book, Snow.
Maybe
Oh,
he's
yeah.
gonna try
Whatever.
like